We are going to start the inaugural session. All of you please take your seats. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Maria Anwar and I am working as an assistant professor of surgery in the Ward 2 of Jinnah Postgraduate Medical Center. I welcome you all on behalf of the Colorectal Division of Ward 2. We begin our proceedings in the name of Allah, and I would request Dr. Naeem to come here and recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna a'twaynaka al-kawthar fasalli li rabbika wanhar inna shani'aka huwal abtar. Sadaqallahu al-azim.
Jazakallah. As we have completed 14 years of our colorectal week, I would request Professor Shamim Qureshi, who is the secretary of this colorectal week, to come here and welcome you all.
Bismillah, I'm Professor John Nichols, Professor Emeritus in St. Mark's Hospital, my buddy professor, Professor Yves Spanish from France, Professor Ronan O'Connell from Ireland, Professor Mumtaz Meher, and my dignities and my friends all over the Pakistan. I welcome you all on the behalf of Jinnah Postgraduate Medical Center on this inaugural session of 14th Annual Colorectal Week, organized by Ward 2, a unit where we all grown up and now getting in a verge of completing our public tenure. If I look back to my efforts and our efforts, in fact, in this, it's not moving. In this workshop, Professor Mumtaz Meher, started this workshop at very young age. And you can glare up of our shyness and joy. We are starting this academic activity way back in 2006, where Professor Lada from India came and operated about 18 cases in the local anesthesia of benign anal pathology. And we extend one more day for rectal cancer day. And from that time, after finishing the workshop, we realize when we sit together that this should continue, because this is a forum of academic activities, social relationship, patient benefits. And then I really look back to my place where I trained, and Professor John Nichols, very energetic man at that time, visited Pakistan with the motto of introduce coloproctology in Pakistan. And that was third day of a bomb blast in Karachi following Benadir arrival. And that showed his commitment with the academics, with the coloproctology, and with the young people. And then we move on to a very distinguished people all over the Europe and America. They visited to us and continue the legacy which we started with Mumtaz Meher. And then it was 1915 when I was speaking to Professor John Nichols, and I showed him my desire for a revisit, because the 4 days was not enough for us for his first visit. And he was very kind enough to come as a clinical coordinator, where he took about 15 lectures in 4 days and talked about the lot of concept clearance in coloproctology. I am very thankful that Professor John Nichols has a capability of holding hand for the juniors and carrying them to a line so that they can be a well-established colorectal surgeon. And then a group of people from different parts of the world attended till we reach today. And today you will find that we have got Professor John Nichols with us again. Another post being created after clinical coordinator. He is such a special man that we created another post of visiting professor to have another exposure of him to the Pakistani society so that we can all learn. I am very thankful to Professor John Nichols for his presence here at the third visit. I'm very delighted, and I always say to my junior that it is a privilege 3 weeks he spent to us after my return from the St. Mark's Hospital. And I welcome you, sir, in Pakistan, and I hope that our juniors will get benefit of your presence in Pakistan and have enlightened their currents from your spark. So I think we will have a very interesting 4 days with you. Thank you very much. Professor Yev is a man, we can say that if you look at that in 70s, Hyder Ali, the father of Tipu Sultan, and they have a relationship with the French people. And from that time, the French are influencing the Indo-Pakistan. And we have in Pakistan the first marriage PAF, Pakistan Airlines from the French. Then we have got uncompleted nuclear proliferation from the French. And now the big submarine is now from the French side. Maria is sitting here. Her husband is a submarine man, and he said that one of the best submarine he ever thought that the France has given to us. But it's not the armamenty the French has given to us, but it's the health which French are very popular. And French is also popular in a French toast, French fries. So the French is a very influential people in everywhere. And what we found that the Tire and Fabres who comes to us in a coloproctology and the endocrinology, they give us a thinking that the French people are friends of the French. And they were absolutely different culture in holding hand of the friends. I welcome you, Professor Yves Spanish in Pakistan. He is the lead coloproctologist in the world and in Europe. Everywhere I saw his demonstrations, live demonstrations. He is the lead in a minimally invasive surgery. And I must say, we are going to change the paradigm of the minimally invasive surgery, coloproctology in Pakistan, which we are trying to struggle for last so many years. Thank you very much, Eve, for in Pakistan, and I'm looking forward to have a very interactive 4 days in Pakistan with you and my team. Professor Ronan O'Connell, and another prestigious name from Dublin, from where I did my part 1 in 87. And I said to him that I remember the hall where I used to give the viva in front of so many people sitting in the hall, and I was giving viva. But I'm very fortunate that in 87, in 4 days, I entered 3 times from the Scotland to the Ireland for my theory and viva. But at the end of the day, I got passed from them. So I have a very strong relationship with Dublin. The Dublin is a hub for Pakistani doctors. Most of them trained there. And I think, above all, he is a writer of a book which I like in my life most. The Belly in Love for 15 years. He is one of the editor of this. And I saw him a book, and I think I was talking to him that it is a book you change so much with the pace of the life today. I welcome you, sir, in Pakistan. He is the coming president of the Royal College of Dublin also. He was the president of the European Society of Coloproctology. He's a very busy man. I thank you, sir, for your coming in Pakistan. And I hope that we will have a very wonderful interactions and learn at the end of the day from you. Ladies and gentlemen, these all activities are not possible without administration. And this lady, Professor Simi Jamali, she's the Executive Director of JPMC, as the Director A&E. The most important part of her is that she is the finance director of the coloproctology right from the beginning. And all checks is going to sign by me and her. So every day I'm chasing her for the finances. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it today because of some commitment, but she and her team also made a huge difference in 14 years of our development at the coloproctology. I'm thankful to her, and I hope that the administration, Professor Tariq Mahmood is here, who is my friend, and the Professor of Radiology, he and his team, whenever she go away, the Professor Tariq give a shoulder to her, and Professor Tariq is very kind that he is here today to represent the administration. Thank you very much, sir, Professor Tariq. Professor Mumtaz is a man you all know. I feel myself very privileged that I've been associated with him way back in '88 when I was a junior registrar, standing on the back of his operating table and wishing that I would be like Mumtaz Mahal. Mumtaz Mahal is such an artistic man, a very influential person, with a mesmerizing surgical skill. He is the one who has introduced minimally invasive surgery in Pakistan. He is the one who introduced minimally invasive coloproctology in Pakistan, and he is the one who introduced the bariatric surgery in Pakistan. And he is still operating a very busy operating life, but without him, we cannot run a day in our life in this hospital as well as outside. I am very thankful to Professor Mumtaz Meher for his kind presence and kind support, and I hope that in future also we will have the same support for the academic development in this hospital and for our own development. Thank you very much, Professor Mumtaz. Professor, all activities are not possible without a team, and I am very lucky that I have got a combination of a junior with me who get me energized every day, because I am an old man now and they are the young ones, and they keep me on my foot because they want me to behave like them. And therefore, with this team, I cannot work without this team. And everyone works in her own capacity of daily running of the unit, as well as the activity of this academic activity. I'm very thankful to my own team, Naeem, Maria, Dilip, Salim, Naseem, and all of the juniors, and the anesthesia team also, and the other teams who helped this possible to work. Ladies and gentlemen, the bright part of this whole workshop is that this is completely free for the participant for last 14 years. Not a single penny is charged by anybody who comes to Pakistan and in the hospital for seeing this academic activity, enjoying it. And this is all possible because of the financial support we have from the pharmaceutical companies. And we are very lucky. We have a group of the committed pharmaceutical companies, Bosch, Pfizer, SAMI, and MPs, who help us to organize this all event. Ladies and gentlemen, we all are here to have an excellence, to have a change, and this is only possible when you repeatedly come and repeatedly enjoy your presence in this academic activity. I wish you all a very happy 4 days, and I hope that you will enjoy every bit of it. Thank you very much.